So today, I've got good news, I got bad news. Good news, I'll get right to that, why not? So, getting ready to have just a little lunch. Just want to share with you real quick and show you what I'm doing here. I'm trying to increase my calories. I'm trying to ramp them up because I haven't been really consuming enough of them. I've been eating okay, but just not enough calories. Not enough. So I'm trying to do something about that. And so what I'm going to do with this particular meal, it's probably going to take me, I haven't started it yet, so I'm going to guess somewhere around maybe 15, 25 minutes because I need to cook a little bit. So I just want to show you what I got going on here. What I'm going to do for this particular meal, then I'll talk about some sad news, bad news, whatever. So I got some red meat, yeah. I don't eat it all the time, but usually once. What I'll do is I'm going to cook all this at once, and then I slice it up into maybe 3 to 5 ounce portions, and I put it on my salads. Sometimes I do chicken, fish, whatever, but I got some red meat. I've got some organic spinach, awesome for the greens. Honeycrisp apple, this is a must, the best apple in the entire world. If you can prove me wrong, tell me what apple brand is the best, because I want to try it if I haven't tried it. But I've tried pretty much all of the commercial brands you could ever find in a grocery store. Came across Honeycrisp, and this is a small one compared to normal. Usually they're freaking huge, but the most amazing explosion of flavor in your mouth you will ever have, I'm telling you. It's got the texture of a watermelon. Well, not a watermelon. The texture, there we go, let me get this, I got it backwards. Texture of like a Granny Smith apple, like that crisp texture, but it's got the liquid, kind of, it's just like biting into watermelon, there you go. So it just full of liquid. It's like getting a drink and eating at the same time. Anyways, that's how excited I am about these apples. We got some pecans, and we're going to do some, this is where I'm going to add some of my calories, right? I have been eating a lot of grains recently, just the last couple weeks, which is what I'm going to get to in the bad news here. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to increase the calories a little bit because this obviously is not going to be enough. I try to eat 5 to 6 times a day. Recently, the last couple weeks, I've been sucking at it hardcore, but I haven't been eating enough. But you know, when I get on my little thing, it's you know, beforehand I was doing pretty good. Then the last 2 weeks I fell off. Then I'm getting back on it. So, anyways, what I try to do is 400 to 500 calories a meal, 5 to 6 meals a day, and that's what I'm going for. So, anyways, wow, I'm getting so sidetracked. I've got some brown rice, and I'm just going to cook it in, this is going to take probably half an hour or so, but I'll eat this after. Just a bowl of rice for some added calories, some added carbs, with some organic chicken broth. I'll cook this and this. Adds a little flavor. So that's it. And then I have a dressing here. I accidentally ripped off the entire label yesterday. I get it in the organic section. It's not really an organic thing. It's not the best, right? This isn't the best stuff for you. But it's better than I tried. I tried with all of my heart to eat as clean as possible, and I did okay with it, but in all honesty, I didn't enjoy it that much. It was great, I felt good, right, and I was eating really, really freaking clean this past summer, but it just wasn't fun. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat a salad, yes! No, it was more like, crap, okay, next meal's a salad, alright, I'll choke that one down, and then, you know, maybe next meal I can, you know, it was kind of like that. It wasn't exciting. I like my food to be exciting, right? I like it to be palatable as much as it is good for your body. So I'm doing the good stuff here, but I am tossing on some dressing, just a serving. It's about 2 tablespoons. This is the ultimate or extreme or whatever blue cheese. The only thing that's questionable to me is it has soybean oil. I try to avoid soybean stuff, because it's in just about everything. Besides that, though, it's natural ingredients. Preservatives are, I mean, there's like no preservatives minus like 2 things, which are nothing crazy. No hydrogenated oils. It's not crazy. So that's my one bad thing in all this here. But I really don't care. I feel good, right? So I just want to eat more calories. So to the bad news. This is part of why I love what I do with these videos. Because, I mean, especially if you've been watching for a while, I don't claim to be any kind of professional, right? I'm not a fitness trainer. I'm not a nutritional expert. I hope to be certified someday, right? Maybe that's some future aspirations, but I'm none of those things right now. I mean, I just do my videos. I'm just a normal person who's just trying to stay as healthy as possible in a modern world, trying to get in my fitness. I don't go to the gym all the time. I don't like going to the gym all the time, so that's why I work out at home. That's why I do things like P90X. It gives me a structure. It gives me something to follow. It gives me variety because of all the different workouts. So anyways, I'm just a normal person. So I have, you know, times where I'm on it, I'm going, and I have times where I just kind of suck it up, and maybe for the holidays I fall off a little bit. I try not to, but I do. Or maybe with, you know, the workouts, I stick with them for a while, maybe I fall off a little bit. You know, it happens sometimes. But that's why I love what I do with this, because it allows me to bring that honesty to you, to tell you that, you know, it's going to happen. So, you know, in the last couple weeks for me, total, complete failure. I mean, big rut. You know, and that sucks. I was kind of ashamed about it, that I just kind of fell off. I mean, got everybody started P90X2, group's doing awesome, everybody's rocking it, you guys are doing great. But in the last week or so of my workouts, I mean, I don't think I've done much of, I've done a little bit here and there. But I haven't been like fully into it, I haven't been fully engaged. And, you know, while that sucked, at the same time, one of the great things about doing what I do, and all of you out there that do these different programs and things, is you know, growing that realization, being able to observe when things are sucking, when I'm kind of on autopilot and I'm not showing up, I'm not getting my workouts in, I'm, you know, not eating enough, whatever. I started to notice this trend where I was kind of getting stuck in those old ways. I was kind of getting just stuck in that rut. But the great thing is, as you move forward, you begin to become more consciously aware of these things, and you can catch yourself, instead of falling off for a couple months or a couple years, or just completely off the boat and the boat sails away, right? Has that happened to you before? I know that's happened to me in the past, until I started really getting into the stuff in the last 3 years, focusing, showing up, doing good most of the time, but sometimes not doing so good. Listen, I try to go by the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time I'm rocking, I'm doing good, I'm working out consistently, I'm eating really good. 20% of the time I'm not working out, I'm hanging out, I'm just chilling, I'm going out having a beer or something. You know, I'm just relaxing, enjoying life, hanging out with good friends, whatever. It's not always go, 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 but it's also not always sit on your ass and do nothing, right? So I sucked it up the last couple weeks. I was ashamed about it, but I'm coming to you because I love this. Because not only do I have that realization now, okay, I sucked, but fine, I can do something about it. Pick it up today. Today's a new day. Let's just go for it. So that's what I've been doing today. Today's been an incredible day. I mean, my list has been just going off. I'm checking things off. I went for a run earlier. Doing great. Getting ready to prepare this good meal. With that, you know, I totally forgot where I was going to go with that. So that's it. I was just thinking of how I should probably shut up and start cooking this food. So maybe I'll just show you a quick clip after. With that said, just, you know what, things are going to suck. You're going to fall off the boat here and there, but it's just keep going, right? I mean, just keep going. If it's been a couple weeks, fine, it's been a couple weeks. You fell off for a month, fine, you fell off for a month. Pick it back up and just keep going. So let me cook this up, and I'll show you kind of the final thing, just because that's fun, right? All right, I'll see you soon. Alright, welcome back. It's actually been like an hour since I stopped the previous shoot I was doing, but that was because I was on a phone call. Cooking took maybe like, I want to say about a half an hour for the rice and everything to kind of do its thing, and of course the steak to cook in the little toaster oven here. That probably took like 15 minutes or so. It was thinly sliced, so cook quickly. So anyways, I showed you, or told you I'd show you real quick what I got going on, so let me show you how good this thing looks. We got some apple, we got pecans in there, of course greens, some steak for some protein, and a little bit of dressing, about 2 tablespoons or so. And then some brown rice for some extra calories, some extra wholesome carbs, with some organic chicken broth too, to add some flavor to it, so I don't have to add anything else. So that is that's about it. Good looking meal, I think. And it was pretty quick and easy to cook, so you know, things like this, if you replace things like McDonald's or fast food or Hungry Man or that frozen burrito or whatever, it doesn't take a whole lot more time or effort, and you can eat pretty damn good but still enjoy some really good flavor. So I mean, that's my goal when I'm eating, when I'm preparing my meals, is to eat good but also be happy with what I'm eating. So I guess that's a good goal, huh? So that's it. Long story short, if you fell off, it's okay. It happens. Just be aware of it and just continue to move forward. Just take some action to do something about it. That's what I'm doing today. That's you know what it's about, and that's what it's about for you and your journey. Is it's never all perfect, and it's never terrible. It's always, you know, you get that happy road in between, and you'll ride the waves, right? You'll be on top of the world, the world will be on top of you, right? I mean, that's kind of the way things go. You just got to find that happy medium, and you know, when things are great, then enjoy them, right? When things are bad, know they're going to get good again. You know, bad things happen, or bad circumstances, or whatever else. It's not really how you react to it. It's how you act just day to day in every situation. There's always going to be circumstances, good or bad. There's always consequences to every action, good or bad. So, you know, just be willing to roll forward and continue to just keep acting, really, right? And by acting, I mean show up, do your workouts when you can, you know, when you remember, when you're on it, when you're... I'm just rambling. I'm just going to call that. I don't have anything else to say. I think I'm just talking for talking's purpose. So, that's that. I'm going to eat. Apparently I need it. See ya.